Often when people see Charlie's videos of him reciting scriptures, they ask, how do we do it? And I want to start out by saying we do already have a video on this on our YouTube channel. So please go to our YouTube channel and subscribe. I think it's called like how we teach our child to memorize the Bible or something like that, some tips. So check out our channel. There's a lot there, not just that video. There are a lot of other interesting videos. But to also answer here on Instagram or to repost these ideas and summarize them again, in order to teach anything, it takes consistency, diligence, repetition, patience, intentionality. These are like the core things that it takes to train up a child in general. And so I would encourage you, okay? I would encourage you who are watching this to implement those things. And I also want to say that, Charlie's unique, your child is unique, and treat your child as a unique individual. Don't expect them to go at the same pace as Charlie. Don't expect them to be gifted in the same areas. And when it comes to teaching scripture, teaching godliness, training in godliness, God has commanded us all to do that with our kids. So definitely don't give up doing that, and understand that the seeds that you plant will germinate. In due season you'll reap a harvest if you faint not. So I wasn't trained necessarily to the level that I'm training Charlie now, because Charlie's homeschooled. He doesn't go to daycare or anything. I didn't go to daycare either, but I also wasn't necessarily intentionally taught to the same degree anyway. But what my mom did teach was she did teach us some things. She made efforts at different points. Some things lasted, some things, dropped over time, but they had an impact on me. So I want to encourage you, same. Now, when it comes to like your unique child, they may have a different learning style. They may be gifted in some other ways that you can capitalize on to build up their confidence, and also to like bring what you've observed and learned about them in their skilled areas or in their gifted areas. You can use that in some of their more challenging areas. So it's principle or a classic example. Your kid loves soccer, math problems with, okay, the soccer team had 4 soccer balls, or they went to the store and bought soccer cleats, or whatever. Like, you do math problems that have to do with what they like, right? So same idea. If your child is into art, it's implementing art. If your child is into music, it's using music, right? Try to see what your child is gifted at and follow them in that. You don't follow your child in everything. There are going to be some things that, are not negotiable. They need to learn them. It's just like in secular things too, reading and writing, right? And arithmetic, like some basic math. Like, these are things that are not negotiable. No, your kid doesn't have to be an astrophysicist. They don't have to excel at physics or at chemistry, but they have to know how to read, right? Like at a fundamental level. That's like one of the main goals of education. Going back to the gifts as well, children are gifted differently. So I feel like one of our main jobs as parents is to understand how they're gifted. So we learn that by prayer, by observation, and by trial and error, right? We get to see what our kids are good at. And once you identify what your kid is good at, stick to it, right? Like, help them stick to it, nurture them, give them opportunities to, to use those giftings, to sharpen them, to grow in them. And that will take them far. Their gifts will be diverse. They may not have Charlie's gifts, and T may not have Charlie's gifts. So it's for, Thomas and I to figure out what T's gifts are going to be and nurture those. Some kids have, or some people have 1 gift, 2 gifts, 5 gifts, 10 gifts. God gives according to the measure that pleases him, according to his own purposes for each one of us. And I think it's good to trust God when it comes to your kids, and don't feel bad if you've only been able to identify 1 gift, and it's a gift that maybe you didn't even think, that your kid would have, and you don't even know the first thing about how to nurture them in that gift or something like that. Don't worry, God will equip you, he'll lead you, and it's okay to only have 1 gift. It's okay to have many gifts. He knows why. Even if you think on a practical level, like there are some people who are something like a jack of many trades, you know, and we value those people. It's so helpful when you find someone that, oh, you can do this for me and you can do that for, oh, like, wow, it's so helpful. You're like a one-stop shop, right? But then on the other hand, the person who is good at one thing and one thing only, and they hone in on that and they focus on it, the way they're able to innovate and make progress in an industry that they're in, the way that they're able to like accomplish and achieve in one area is, you know, the way they're able to focus is so powerful too, right? I don't take anything away from that person. You only need to be really excellent at one thing, right, to succeed in life. And so nurture your kids' gifts, right? Nurturing their gifts is how you, one way that you build up their confidence, right? Because the more competent they become in something or in different things, the more confident they become. So, bye-bye. So, that's all. I hope that helps. And feel free to drop a comment, a further question, and we will, you know, continue to talk about this and other parenting topics.